Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Beating the Odds. It is Saturday, December 23rd, 2023, and we are back with our college football best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Beating the Odds. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, and notification bell so you never miss a pick. We post these college football videos every single day, along with the NFL and MLB. We're also going to have a big one of yours, the NBA, college basketball, anywhere you're in the NHL. We're going after our first 15,000 subscribers, our first 8 months on YouTube. Really excited to have y'all here. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. So to recap yesterday's results, we had a strong winning day. Went 3-2 yesterday. Our members only plays went 2-1. We had Air Force minus 6.5. That was a winner. San Diego State plus 5.5. Another winner. And then Purdue plus 6.5. If you that fumble play, that maybe incomplete, maybe fumble play, unacceptable by that Purdue running back. So took a loss there. Overall 2-1 though for members only. 1-1 on our free plays. We had NC State minus 9. That was a loss. With the under 48.5 NC State UVA, that was a winner. So overall 3-2, 34-31 the season. Outside of a horrible week 0, we've been doing very well in college football, and we have an absolutely loaded card today. And I mean loaded card. We have 3 free plays I'm going to give you guys here on the video, and our members only is going to have a bare minimum of 7 plays, including Colorado and Oregon, Ohio State, Notre Dame, Ole Miss, Alabama. We have all the big games, our members only card. If you want, and listen, if we make you guys money so far in college football, NFL, MLB, all the other sports, and you want to profit even more, become a member at zdmbets.com/picks. As a member, you get all of our members only plays, which are our most profitable plays and our best bets every single day that we have them. Also, you have direct line to me, so any game you're considering betting that we don't cover, you can reach out to our hotline number and get a guaranteed response back by any game you're considering betting. And all of our free plays we do on YouTube are sent to you way before these videos come out. That way you're taking advantage of early lines and early odds. And again, that website, zdmbets.com/picks, zdmbets.com/picks, zdmbets.com/picks. So let's get into the plays today. So we have 3 free plays, like I mentioned. I'll start with our first free play of the day, which is going to be West Virginia plus 6. Could be I play it down to 5.5 versus Texas Tech. I don't really understand this line whatsoever, especially with West Virginia being at home. If West Virginia was going to Texas Tech, I could see this line being the case. But Texas Tech doesn't have any defense to speak of, and this quote-unquote high-powered offense they have just is a quick offense. They're not high-powered. They just run a hurry-up offense nonstop. I don't really see that, especially against competent defense, which West Virginia has. And West Virginia offensively is going to pound this rock. Like, they're going to play ball control this whole game, especially if their backup is going to be in, which I think he probably will be after their starter got an injury last week in the backyard brawl. That's going to work at home, and they do. And listen, their backup played pretty well against Pitt, which I thought was pretty impressive, especially with no time to get ready. And if you look at and you might be like, well, Zach, Texas Tech versus Oregon, they very well should have covered. They could have even won the game. Of course they could. But the fact is, that was probably their biggest game of the whole year. And Texas Tech is going on the road. They were at home against Oregon. Oregon's next game is against Colorado, and they had a bye week in between. So the fact is that they were looking ahead a little bit. Texas Tech was at home. They're going on the road. They went to Wyoming. They're up 17-0. They ended up losing the game outright by a substantial number. We had Wyoming in that game, by the way, at plus 14. But listen, could Texas Tech win this game? Of course they could. However, I don't see them covering this game. This is a 3-point game either way. I love West Virginia here, plus 5.5 or plus 6, depending on your book. Next, we have Baylor, plus 17.5. versus Texas. Baylor had a horrible loss against Texas State in week 1, and that stuck in everybody's brain. Listen, week 1 does not determine anything. And the fact is that will they win this game against Texas? There's no chance. I don't think they have any chance of actually winning this game. If they do, congrats to them. But it's a rivalry game. Baylor's at home, and I'm getting 3 scores, 17.5 points. That's unreal. The fact that I even get the half is huge too. Plus, Texas football is like this. Like they are a roller coaster. Against Alabama looked awesome. We had Texas in that game. Against Wyoming, they looked bad. We liked Wyoming in that game. They ended up covering. But the fact is that Baylor's going to cover this game. They're at home, and their coach is on the hot seat, and they're trying to make up for that week 1 loss. I think this game's a lot closer than people think, and I'm going to take Baylor here plus 17.5 because I don't think Texas is going to get up for this game. And then last, we have Texas A&M and Auburn over 51.5. Hugh Freeze and Jimbo are great offensive coaches. They are very, very good offensive coaches. Liberty, when Hugh Freeze was the coach there, that offense ran. I mean, that thing ran. And the fact is that A&M has their quarterback. Wegman is absolutely legit for Texas A&M. And they have the horses to put up points versus an untested Auburn defense. I don't really know who they've played. While A&M's defense is untested, but the only time they've actually played someone that was good was the U, and the U absolutely boat raced them. Their run, and listen, they could be like, well, Zach, Auburn, they run the ball a lot. Texas A&M's run defense is really good. Sure. But the fact is, the last time they actually played a team that was competent, they got 43 hung on them by the U. We had the U in that game plus 3.5. And listen, not really sure on the spread. I don't like the 8.5 point spread. It's just a weird number. But I love the over here because I think Auburn's going to be able to score. And I know A&M is going to be able to score. Auburn's defense has not been able to reload yet because it's only Hugh Freeze's first year. I love the over 51.5. The weather's going to be great in Texas A&M. It's going to be hot. It's going to be moving. So I like Texas A&M here and Auburn to go over 51.5. Might be a little sweaty. I think it's going to be like 31-24. That's what I think the score will be. But the fact is this game's going over. Now, like I said, we have our free plays. We do have 7 members only plays. Those are our best bets, our most profitable plays. You can go to zdmbets.com/picks. We're gonna have at least 7 of those today. And listen, the quick recap what we have. We have we have West Virginia plus 6. We have Baylor plus 17.5. And we have A&M and Auburn over 51.5. So let's go lock in those picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. I'll see you all tomorrow. Make sure y'all check those other videos.